The storm is approaching. Will Huayca and Hung's family manage to prepare for the challenges ahead? The Mid-Autumn Festival is typically a time for celebration. But for them, things aren't that simple. Huayca Hung and their son are out celebrating, getting ready for a lively mid-autumn night. But alongside the joyful moments, they must face important decisions that could change their lives forever. The whole family will have to overcome unexpected obstacles and great challenges. Will they be able to hold on to their love and bond through this storm? Follow along on this emotional and surprising journey where family love conquers all. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss any moments of this story. After taking Ba-Bei home, Hung returned and quickly went to pick up Tony from school. The boy ran towards him with a bright smile, his face shining with excitement. Hung greeted his son, happily savoring the sweetness of these simple moments. As Tony ran up, he excitedly shared everything that happened at school, his eyes sparkling with curiosity and enthusiasm. Hung listened intently, nodding in agreement, though his gaze couldn't hide the slight worry about the unfinished tasks waiting at home. When they got home, Hung got right to work, helping Tony get ready for a bath. It was a familiar task, but today felt a bit different. The rush of busy days was gone, replaced by the anticipation of a special evening. The whole family was going out to celebrate Mid-Autumn Festival. Hung patiently helped Tony change, chatting with him and gently reminding him about getting ready for their outing. Every gesture was filled with love and care for his son. In this moment, all worries were pushed aside. Huayca and Hung were busy preparing for the Mid-Autumn Festival together. But there was so much love in the air. They worked side by side, organizing everything from the small lanterns for Tony to the snacks they'd take along. Huayca moved around the house, double-checking every detail from packing the bag to reminding Tony of the things he needed to remember for the outing. Hung, though, he had his own worries about other tasks. Couldn't help but feel happy seeing Huayca carefully take care of everything, every little moment of the festival preparations. He knew these moments were priceless, irreplaceable. Tony was beyond excited. He wore the new outfit Huayca had picked out for him, his heart full of joy and anticipation. Huayca gently helped him with his shirt, buttoning it up and adjusting the cute lantern Tony had prepared. Every action was filled with love and deep care. Tony stood still smiling as he saw himself in the mirror, a small moment, but one filled with meaning. From Huayca's eyes, it was clear how happy she was to see her son healthy, joyful, and growing each day. Once everything was ready, the three of them looked at each other, their eyes silently sharing emotions that needed no words. They were ready for a wonderful mid-autumn night, a night of togetherness, of happy moments shared. Although time seemed to fly by, these moments felt as if they would last forever, as if they never wanted to part. All the worries of life faded away in the warm embrace of family, in the happiness of a special evening. As night fell, Huayca and Hung's family was ready for their mid-autumn outing. They sat on the motorcycle, slowly cruising down the familiar village road, heading towards the amusement area in the city. The sun had set, but the air still held a hint of summer's warmth, with a gentle breeze making it all the more pleasant. Tony sat in the middle, holding his pretty lantern, his eyes sparkling with excitement. He kept looking up at the sky, as if searching for the bright moon in the cloudy sky. Hung drove carefully, his eyes focused not only on the road, but also on his wife and son, feeling the small joy that filled every moment. Huai Cha sat behind her arms, gently wrapped around Hung, occasionally glancing at Tony. Seeing her son happy warmed her heart. The three of them didn't say much, but the atmosphere was filled with love and connection. When they arrived at the amusement area, it was even busier with twinkling lights, the laughter of children, and the sound of lion dance drums blending with the music. Huai Ka and Hung took Tony's hand and walked in, taking in the scene. The area was filled with stalls, traditional games, and especially the colorful lanterns, which made the place feel even more magical and inviting. Tony couldn't contain his excitement. He ran to the toy stalls, his eyes fixed on the cute trinkets. Hung and Huai Ka followed behind, feeling the simple happiness of moments like this. The Mid-Autumn Festival wasn't just about playing. It was also a chance for their family to be together, enjoying simple joys with nothing else needed but the presence of loved ones. The three of them wandered around the fair, playing traditional games. Tony happily joined in the games of smashing jars and tug-of-war, then went with his mom to pick out some mooncakes. These moments made Huai Ke and Hung smile, for to them, everything felt beautiful and memorable. The festive atmosphere grew livelier with the sound of lion dance drums, and Tony held his mom's hand running after the lion dance troupe, his eyes shining brightly, caught up in the light and joy all around them. Joy and peace filled every step of their walk. The worries about the storm work and life's challenges were all pushed aside. They had each other, and they had these moments to enjoy true happiness. With every laugh together, with every look of pure joy from Tony, both Huai Ka and Hung felt complete in their hearts. As the night grew late, the Mid-Autumn Festival was still lively, but the atmosphere had become more peaceful, making room for the warm, happy moments of Huai Ge's family. They were no longer in a hurry, no longer worried about unfinished tasks. Their steps on the way home were calm, the light from the lanterns shining on their faces, and only the sound of Tony's laughter echoed clear and carefree. Huai Ka held Tony's hand tightly, while Hung walked beside her, one arm around her shoulder and the other holding Tony's hand. Everything around them seemed to fade, leaving only the sound of their footsteps and their hearts beating in sync with life. They stopped at a small roadside stall that had fresh baked mooncakes. The three of them sat down, enjoying the mooncakes and gazing at the peaceful starry night. The gentle, relaxing atmosphere made them feel a deep sense of inner peace. Tony happily took small bites of the mooncake, his eyes sparkling as he caught the loving looks from his parents. They exchanged smiles, needing no words. Just being together was enough. Each of these moments was incredibly precious because family is where they find peace, where everything becomes better with the love they share. Huai Ka looked at Hung, feeling warmth in her heart. Life may have its challenges, but as long as they had each other, they knew no hardship would seem too overwhelming. Hung looked at his wife, then at Tony, his eyes full of pride and happiness. A simple mid-autumn night, yet it marked an important milestone in their lives, a celebration of togetherness and the bond they always cherished. As the night air began to cool, they continued walking, hand in hand, heading home. Each step felt like a promise of a bright future filled with love and happiness. Huai Cha and Hung didn't need to say much. Just a glance was enough. They knew that moments like these were priceless, and they would hold them in their hearts forever. This mid-autumn night wasn't just a festival. It was an invaluable gift they had experienced together as a family. A night of reunion, love, and happiness, simple yet incredibly meaningful. They created unforgettable memories, filled with love, connection, and simple joy between the three of them. The family walked into their small home, where love was always present, where they could be together, love, and share all their joys and sorrows.